Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm showing you this video picture on my cell phone, which shows you that it's January 13th, 2014. I am in San Diego, California, La Jolla, and I'm going to use the Tools menu, a feature in it called the voice command.
Say a command.
So I can go to the time and date, so the phone can tell you the time and date.
Say a command. January 13th, Monday, 12:30 p.m.
Okay. Now, the reason why I'm making this video prediction right now today, and this video prediction does apply for the next 30 calendar days effective today's date, okay, that I'm making it. And we're also going to see if there's any electronic interference on this video. This video is also being tape recorded on a tape recorder in reference to my verbal statements. This is a landmark here pertaining to a dead fallen tree that's been here at this specific location for the whole entire time that I've ever been using this location for any reason. This is a video prediction pertaining to my name being Leslie Williams. I'm a target victim and activist concerned in the crimes of what is known as gang stalking, which can also be called organized stalking. Now, as a result, sorry, I got one of those scratches in my throat. Hang on a second. As a result of me being a victim of this crime, what I do in order to prove that this criminality is happening to me, so I can expose the corruption of the San Diego Police Department pertaining to them denying my civil rights to make a police report that I am factually a target of this crime, okay, my response to it is by showing and proving that I am a victim of this crime. So my viewers and so eventual lawyers and courts can literally witness the fact that I'm a victim of this crime. And I do that in part by predicting what might happen around me, concerning me, about me, towards me, or against me, no matter where I'm at. Businesses, universities, public libraries, transportation services, walking routes, bike routes, any HA location. And I know you don't understand what that means, but it's just a legal code word I'm using right now that describes a specific living situation. Just trust me, okay? I'll expose it once I feel the time is right. Now, I am harassed along all my routes. Let me take this sip of water here real fast because I got a scratch in my throat. What I do is I predict what might happen concerning me, about me, around me, towards me, or against me along any of my routes on any specific day. Case in point, on the 10th of January, which was just 3 days ago, I went to Walmart. I had to take 3 buses to get there. I'm only going to talk about the second and third bus route I had to take to get there. I'm going to omit the first one because I don't want to disclose too much information about where I might be living at. The second one I took was bus route 41, and the second bus I took was bus route 44 in order to get to the Walmart on Shaw Line Road. On my way to the first bus stop that I had to take in order to take that bus to get to the 41 bus stop, I made predictions in a video, in a tape recorder that I'm even recording my statements with right now. This is the microphone to it right here. Okay? And the tape recorder is attached to a pouch on the undergarments on my chest. I made a statement in the tape recorder on my way to the first bus stop. I said, let's see if anything happens along my routes today. And I think I might have even mentioned bus stop 44, because on previous dates, things have happened towards me at that bus stop, 44. Now, I then leave to go to the very first bus stop that took me to the bus stop for bus route 41. I got on that bus, took bus route 41 to Claremont Mesa Boulevard and Genesee Avenue to get off the bus there so I could walk my bike to the bus stop for bus route 44. After I took the bike off the bus, once I got off of bus route 41 and started walking the bike to the intersection in order to cross the street to go to the bus stop that was directly about, I'd say, 25 feet off the curb, I made statements in my tape recorder as I'm crossing the street to go to the bus stop that was 25 feet away. I said, let's see if any event transpires at this bus stop, including by people who are not there yet. I then get to the bus stop, and I talk to this guy that's at the bus stop for a few minutes, and then it's quiet for about a minute or so, and then this guy appears. And he starts staring at me and making all these mean mean facial expressions towards me, and I totally ignored him. Then he starts saying things to me like, "What's your problem?" Then he starts saying, why are you staring at me? Okay? And so I was acting like I didn't know what he was talking about because he was saying it really low. Because the manager of this expedition, who's placing the harassment around me for me to experience by the individuals he's using, knows I'm wearing a tape recorder. And they have ascertained that knowledge because of the simple fact that, at least through cyber surveillance. Now listen to this. You can go to Google right now and type in cyber surveillance and gang stalking, cyber hacking and gang stalking, computer hacking and gang stalking, email hacking and gang stalking, email rerouting and gang stalking, and you'll clearly be able to deduce through 1 day of research that they hack into the targeted individual's cyber activity. Now, if I have uploaded hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of video files showing this tape recorder, because the video files were showing evidence from the tape recorder being uploaded to the video was then uploaded to YouTube. So the videos literally show the tape recorder, and it literally shows me stating that this tape recorder has caught harassment. So if the manager is observing my YouTube videos and seeing how the mechanisms and tools I'm using to catch this crime happening to me, then when he places the harassment around me, he tells these people to say specific things loud enough for me to hear, but very hard for the tape recorder to pick it up. That's right. That's right. Like placing people along my route to say gang stalk from a distance. That's done to remind me, by hearing it, that I'm a target of this crime. And I got 800 audio files to prove it. Okay? Now, so then he starts harassing me, and then he got in my face. I literally had to say, get out of my face, man. Get out of my face. That happened within minutes of me predicting an event might occur as I'm crossing the street, and an hour before when I was on my way to the first bus stop that I had to go to in order to get to that bus stop for that bus route, so that bus route could take me to a 41 bus stop, so I could catch 41 to catch the bus, to get to a bus stop to catch bus route 44. And that's like the 23rd, 30th time that's happened. Literally. Now, I'm about ready to prove to you that I'm a victim of gang stalking. The purpose of this video is to predict, let's see if anything happens concerning me, about me, towards me, around me, or against me, no matter where I'm at. Business, library, any public library, in a university library, and anywhere on UCSD campus, especially being banned from UCSD, either their whole entire campus or their libraries. You know, you can go to Google and type in gang stalking in universities, gang stalking in public libraries, gang stalking in businesses, and you'll clearly be able to see that that gang stalking is happening towards the targeted individual every single place the targeted individual goes. Every place. Because this is one of their mechanisms they use in order to break the target down mentally, through the non-stop harassment they experience every single day, which includes assaults. And I'm literally getting ready to prove it to you. This is a segment of a transfer audio file from the tape recorder to the phone concerning an event that transpired on a sidewalk in La Jolla, right at the street from UCSD on Thanksgiving Day. Do you hear these guys say gang stalk, gang stalking, and then gang is stalking, I'm going to F you up? You be the judge. Gang is stalking, I'll F you out. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. Getting around me and repeating gang stalk, okay? is one of the main methodologies methods that they've been using around me for the last year and a half, 2 years. Except though, since this event occurred on Thanksgiving Day, they backed off from using that, and it went back to using certain physical gestures around me, so I'll notice them. It's a clever way to make you feel stalked by repeating words, phrases, physical gestures, using certain persons over and over again, using certain types of people to harass you. And it's all done just to make you feel mentally harassed and to keep you mentally preoccupied about it. And that's just one of the aspects of gang stalking. Okay? Now, so creating events, staging events by staging complaints, bullshit complaints around the about the target is another method of gang stalking, so they can file falsified police reports, library security reports, security guard reports, like security guards at business plazas. Staged events are also occur in reference to them staging a complaint or an incident in order to use that complaint or incident as a legal appearing, normal appearing reason to ban you from a university, a public library, or a business, or even a transportation service. You would not believe what I know. You just would not believe it. Now, staging events are called street theaters and gang stalking expeditions. This was a staged event, and one of the individuals that played a role in this event has harassed men anywhere between 8 and 11 separate occasions. They were intentionally put on the sidewalk I was riding my bike on to almost collide in with me so they could use that as an excuse to harass me. That's right. And as I was approaching them, one of them went like this. That's right. Now, so what I'm doing right now is I am predicting any event that transpires that causes me to be banned from any business, any grocery store, any public library, any university library, or any university campus, or any business, or any transportation service, or any HA location. If any event transpires, I don't give a shit how it's brought about. I don't care who lies about what. I don't care how much they deny the fact that it was an orchestrated gang stalking street theater. Because you do honestly think, let me just talk to you plainly, I mean, because I already know, whoever's watching my videos outside of the perpetrators, that individuals have the ability to engage in common sense. Once they start researching these crimes, they'll clearly be able to see that street theaters are nothing but staged events attached to organized stalking and gang stalking, and they are brought about where the situation is brought about. It's basically what they do is frame the situation to frame the result, which is basically what they're doing is staging this event so a desired result can come about. Banning the target from the library, banning the target from the university campus, banning the target from the business, all based on a staged complaint. Okay, that's right. That's right. And then library security, campus security, or the store security and or employees will come out and say, well, you shouldn't be doing this. They'll provoke a target to take a video picture of somebody and then use that as an excuse to ban them from the business or library or college campus. They'll literally provoke a person to take a video picture of somebody who's harassing them and then get that person to complain about them, about somebody taking a video picture of them. And you know what they're doing right now at UCSD? Okay, they've communicated with each other. I never told one library security guard that I would wear a tape recorder. I never told one library security guard that I wear a tape recorder. So how did they know I got one? Because I told campus police that I got one. And they communicated that to the library security. So now they're saying whenever they have any interactions with me after an event transpires, they tell me to my face, if you're tape recording me, I don't give you my permission to do so. I'm never going to acknowledge if the tape recorder is on or off. That's right, sweet peas. I don't give a shit what. I'm going to tell you something right now. Anybody that's engaged in gang stalking, do you honestly think when they're engaging in any type of gang stalking maneuvers, methods, or tactics, do you really believe they're going to tell the truth? I've lucked out and have actually caught a few individuals admit that they were put along my path to engage in certain physical gestures deliberately, but I'm not talking about some of the main players like security guards or police officers, and or if campus safety, and or if any library security is involved in it, or any library employees. Do you honestly think for 1 minute if they're involved in it they're going to admit it? Fuck no, they're not. No, they'll call me crazy concerning it. They'll even, and them saying that if you're wearing a tape recorder, I don't want you tape recording me, that's their legal, I think that's their legal right to request that, but why would they want the tape recorder off? Is the question. If the tape recorder was on and I had to turn it off, what would happen while the tape recorder's off? While they're actually videotaping me from the video surveillance on their ceiling, and while they're wearing actually tape recorders. That's right. Which they say they got a legal right to be carrying tape recorders and videotaping you, but you don't have a right to tape record them. Do you see the irony of this shit? And all universities are paid for, public ones are paid for by our tax dollars. And these people literally got the right, believe they got the right to engage in gang stalking towards students and use students and staff with our tax dollars, and then turn around and say, I don't have a right to try and catch the evidence that the crime is happening to me. So the tape recorder will have to be turned off if it's on, so they can then pull anything, and there'll be no record of it. Do you see what I'm saying? And then even use that as an excuse to ban you. She's tape recording people that don't want to be tape recorders. She's now banned. Yeah, they'll use any excuse, because if these people are involved in the gang stalking, I gotta say that cleverly, they're filthy sewer rats. And filthy sewer rats will never admit that they are one. Fuck no, they won't. Alright, I gotta go. So let's see if any event transpires around me, concerning me, about me, towards me, or against me for the next 30 calendar days, no matter where I'm at. No matter where I'm at, period. And that includes being banned from either UCSD property and or their libraries. Any event. This also includes any business, Ralph's. Any business that's on the same property Ralph's is on, off of La Jolla Village Square. Any business that's on the opposite side of the street where the CBS is at. Any business at UTC, any transportation service I use. I literally have to make these video predictions to predict what might occur before it happens, because they're so stupid to do it. Basically what I'm doing right now is accumulating evidence, and you would not believe the evidence I got. Okay, alright, I gotta go. I'm in San Diego, California. Today's date is January 13, 2014, and I'm making this video prediction today. And this video file pertains to the next 30 calendar days, no matter where I'm at or no matter where I'm going. At all times. Alright, thank you for listening, and have a nice day.